right, here at Mowers and Blowers, we push them into the garage and sometimes we push them back out. Temporarily. How you guys doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to part 2 of my Ys4500 Craftsman lawn tractor repower project. We have a Kohler Courage here, one that I tried to install on a previous repower project. Had 3 cracks, fixed it with the JB weld, and we have some hinky studs that move the rocker arms. Got parts from my friend Matthew Derrickson, and today we're going to install the 2 studs that go on the rocker arms. Hopefully the clearances will be good, because on that one, no matter how tight you tighten the nuts, right, the clearances still won't match up. There's too much gap. That might have something to do with the valves and how old they are. See what we can do. Yesterday's episode, we installed the engine, put the muffler on, reconnected the engine, the harness, the starter, cable, removed the throttle cable we did, removed the choke cable, and we figured out that we were going to have a pickle with the fuel delivery, because this is designed to have a V-twin in it, so the gas tank is in the back. That engine is designed to have a gravity fed, so I didn't want to take the battery tray out of here and put it there, take the gas tank out, find another gas tank for this to make that gravity feed. That's not a big deal all in itself, but you had to rewire the positive and negative battery cables all the way to the back, and that's a pain. Not to mention the fact that I don't have black and red battery terminal cables that long, you know? So look what we did. Yesterday off camera, I decided that I was going to kind of reroute this stuff. So we got the fuel line going from the carburetor through the fuel filter, through the fuel shutoff valve, through here into the output where the fuel comes out. Here's the fuel line from the gas tank in the back of the tractor going to this side. Remember the oil vent? Well, I tested it, and this oil vent pulse is better than the valve cover pulse. So I think actually this is designed to be able to be used with a fuel pump. So this is what I did. This pulse is much better, and it's more secure now because it has a dedicated fuel line with a clamp. So the pulse should be much better now. I put the fuel pump with a self-tapping screw right into the battery tray. So this ought to work. Fuel straight from the back, going in here, pulsing it, diaphragm, suction, gas. I don't like the idea of it going completely straight up and then back down again. I guess it's okay if it's going down, because it will go right back up though into the carburetor. This isn't good. Look, there's a little bit of Earl there, so I have a feeling that while the middle crack of this engine is fixed by JB weld, the top crack on this side and this side was still the Harbor Freight Tools epoxy, which is cheap. So I think later on down the line I might have to redo the cracks with JB weld on this side and that side, but I think the center one's good. We also put a brand new battery in here, and so I'm in this tractor for at least $25. While it's a beautiful day today, 75 degrees, nice and cool, I'm going to work on the tractor outside, and I'm going to save the garage for me to paint the deck from red to black. It's got some debris on here. Got some socks on so I don't paint my feet black. I've done that before. I'm using some $1.38 quick color black gloss. Just gonna go over this whole thing, let it dry while I work on the tractor outside. Look at that. Niceage. It's so nice I don't even want to use it. $1.38. Well worth it. So I'm going to take the valve cover off now. Fortunately, I have to take this top cover off. It's very easy. Only 4 bolts. 5 bolts actually. 4 bolts. Dipstick. Cletus, you dipstick.
Cletus, you know what you are? You're a dipstick. A 14-karat dipstick.
So I wanted to show you the pulse that I'm using. Right there. It's the oil vent. That's a much better pulse than the valve cover one. Because look, I mean, I may have to use I may have to put a dab of RTV silicone around here, because you have to put it. Look at this. How is this engine even running? Look at that. Look at this. How's the engine running? It's unbelievable. See? Tells you right now that for sure that I need to remove this. Actually, this one's okay. But yeah, that's trashed. I need to get that out of there. No, that's not it. Obviously you can see this is not original because I busted the other one. Valve plate guide. Thanks again to Matthew Derrickson for hooking me up with this. I'm going to put this back and do the clearances. Just hold that in there. I'm going to tighten it by hand. Yes, I know you guys are yelling at the camera or the TV. That's first. Put a lot down here. Maybe I should. Go for a support. Clean up, please. Right down. I don't think I can tighten this anymore. And then I think the inside head is stripped a little before I have to lock that in there. I might push it. Alright. Clearances, I couldn't tighten them anymore. It was about 7 on both. The intake is a little bit loose, but I can't tighten them anymore without stripping it again, you know? So, let's give it a crank. I wonder if there's any gas in here. I don't even know. dead battery. Let's take this off and see how much it has pulse, shoot gas out. And we can see the condition of the gas too. Okay, we know that the pump works and the gas looks good, which is surprising. No water in it either. Well, it starts now, but it's revving very slow. And also, this muffler has a hole in it. I don't know why. It's leaking oil from the valves, of course, because I don't have the cover on. So I don't think it's gonna work, fellas. The head inside, this stud right here won't tighten any more than that. Look, I am hand spinning it. I can pull this out if I want. Well, maybe not, but it won't tighten anymore. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. It just won't tighten anymore. See? It's all stripped. See that? That's the insides of it. This head is DONESKI! So being that this head is DONESKI, inner stud hole is stripped. I either need a new head. I need a new head, okay? I also tried to tighten this one up. This one's a little bit more than 7/1000, so I wanted to tighten it up. The more I tightened it, I broke the stud. See? I mean, it's still on there, you know what I mean? But you couldn't take it off. You couldn't take it off, or, you know, I mean, I guess you could, but I mean, it's exactly where it was, you know? So it's a little loose, but it's around 9 or 10 thousandths, you know what I mean? Here, so you know what I did? I took a regular bolt that was just a little bit more wider with some better threads, right? And it was longer. So I just drove one in there with Loctite, right? Cut this off, cut the nut off, right? So there was just a stud sticking out. I tapered the end and I screwed one, what do they call these? Stop nuts, right? I screwed the stop nut in to hold the plate guide, and then I drove in, I grinded the washer off of this one, right? It has a built-in washer, you know what I mean. Grinded that off, to make it low profile, and reversed it because it has to have like a rounded loop to coincide with the roundness of the rocker arm. So I put it backwards in like that, and I tightened it to 6/1000ths. I mean, you know, it's very creative, you know what I mean? But I wanted to see if I can do it, and it looks like I did. This is about 6/1000ths, or 4 to 6/1000ths, something like that, and that's what you need, about that. The exhaust one's a little loose, but there's nothing I can do about it because, you know, it's broken, you know? So let's start it up and see if it starts. Just for shits and giggles, let's try to start it. Put the jumper pack on. Yeah, charge the battery. Battery's just too weak. I think I'm gonna go mow my lawn now. All right. I gotta tell you, that lawnmower is really good. I really like it. Mowed front, side, and back. Maybe I'll keep it. No, I'm not gonna keep it. I've got too many as it is. A lot less than last year. I'm gonna give this another try. Battery's still dead. Yeah, man, it's just not strong. I feel like after I did the valves, it's so hard. I may have to adjust it again and loosen it up. It's really tight. Either that or the battery's really low. I'll charge it overnight and see if we loosen up the valves for next time. Until then, this was episode 2. What did we do? Not much. Tried to fix the head. What are you gonna do? It's a stripped hole, you know what I mean? I need a new head to have this engine running. Anyway, I'll have to think a little. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's episode. We'll see you guys later on Mowers and Blower.
I'm Nate from Nate's Low Cost Yard Maintenance, and you're watching Mowers and Blowers, the best damn small engines channel on YouTube.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video, and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.